What is up, YouTube? Back with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can complete the K1 Communion Legend Lost Sector located here on the moon. And where you're going to want to find this is in Destinations, go bottom left, pick the moon, and then you can spawn either Sorrow's Harbor, go straight down, or you can spawn Sanctuary, go to your right, and then straight across. But if you don't see that on your map or this flag right here, that means you have to complete the regular version to unlock Legend and Master Lost Sectors for this sector. So what you're going to want to do is go through here and then go through this little cave slash tunnel thing, and I'll take you to the regular one. Kill the boss, loot the chest at the end, and you'll unlock Legend and Master Lost Sectors for this lost sector. And here's our modifiers. We have when defeated, fallen vandals spawn a web mine at their feet, barrier and overload champions. You will not be able to change your equipment. Enemy shields are highly resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. Plus 50% solar damage dealt when received. Limited fire team revives, and you'll face combatants with solar and void shields. Here we have recommended power 1580. If completed solo, exotic legs armor is rare, and enhancement cores are uncommon. We're gonna actually let me check something real quick. It says I don't have a overload mod, because I don't. Alright, thank God I decided to do this now. But yeah, there we go. So now I'm going to load this up, and I'm going to show you guys the setup. So because of the solar burn, I'm going to match it with Blade Barrage, so we do increased solar damage with our super marksman dodge, triple jump, knife trick, solar grenade, gunpowder gamble, knock them down. Ember of Searing, Ember of Torches, and Ember of Combustion. In terms of kinetic, I'm running a pulse rifle. Any kinetic pulse rifle will work. I know Peace of Mind is kind of tied to Season of the Risen, I think is what it's called. So I like this pulse rifle a lot. There's other ones like Messenger you can use, or since I'm recording this at the time of the Dawning event being out, if you have a Stay Frosty, you can use that too. But I'm going to use a kinetic one for the mods and stuff that I have on my armor. But again, it doesn't have to be Peace of Mind. It could be any kinetic one if that's what you want to do. For my secondary, I'm running this solar auto rifle, and I'm going to be taking advantage of overload auto SMG so I can stun overload champions. And I also have this with adaptive mutations on it, and I'm just going to experiment with this just to see how strong it is against these void champions, or not the void champions, the void shields that are here. Because in case you don't know, adaptive mutations is this weapon adapts its damage output and effectiveness against energy shields that don't match the weapon's damage type. For example, the void shields that are here, if I shoot at it with this, it would match it even though it's solar. So we're going to try that. Another good option if you don't feel like using this is a Callus mini tool. I love this thing. I was doing a test run like 30 seconds ago, and this was doing pretty good. The only thing is, I couldn't really, I could brute force my way through the void shields. It was just kind of annoying sometimes with the servitors. But Gallahorn, just because solar damage and increased damage with the burn. Kinetic Siphon, Harmonic Siphon, and Taking Charge. I do want to note, the Kinetic Siphon, it does say Rapid Kinetic Weapon Final Blows create an orb of power. That's why I'm running a kinetic pulse rifle. If you run a stasis pulse rifle, you can't generate orbs, I'm pretty sure, because of it being a stasis weapon and not kinetic. So keep that in mind. But Harmonic Siphon is also why I'm using a solar one. That way I can generate orbs because they're matching, solar weapon with solar subclass. So if I was using Void, I would use Void weapon, Void subclass. Same thing for Arc. And Taking Charge is just so when I pick up those orbs from getting kills with them, I can become charged with light. Anti-barrier pulse rifle, overload auto SMG, elemental charge, sniper damage resistance, energy diffusion substrate, higher energy fire, better already, absolution, elemental ordnance, bomber, and font of might. So we're 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, which is not ideal, but we're gonna just start doing damage to these ads here. Alright, so I'm going to throw that nade, and they're all just going to walk in the opposite direction. So yeah, just gonna be a bunch of ads. You're gonna have a servitor that's gonna spawn from like the ceiling here where they're dropping. That should get me some, yeah, good amount of kills. There's the servitor. I'm just gonna keep doing damage until he can bring his shield out. Now I'm gonna use Gallahorn. And I just like to bring the shield out and get the stun just as a, you know, safety precaution, whatever. Because I've had so many times where I'll shoot Gallahorn at the champion. The rocket itself will do like 50% damage, and then the shield will get brought out, and the Wolfpack rounds don't fully get the kill and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. That's why I'm always trying to get the stun and then use the heavy. But when you drop, you're going to have enemies spawn on your left and your right here. They're not anything too crazy. They're just red health bars, you can see right here. And now that. And there's our void shield, so let's see how much damage we do. It's actually not too bad. Especially from like this distance here. The SMG, I like had to run up to the servitor because it just kept sitting in that middle area. There's that. And I'm gonna try to get rid of these vandals back here. There we go. Then we got more vandals going over here. Those ads. Now we're gonna have some on the right. I'm gonna back up. You can see just a whole lot of fallen. Get rid of them, get rid of these enemies. So yeah, this is just the annoying part is when there's a bunch of ads and you just don't want to die because you're going to take a bunch of damage. You can see the servitor likes to go into stupid spots and hide behind things, so when you lower its shield it's going to try to heal. Just like that. That means Gallahorn. There we go. Now in here we're gonna have an overload champion. Alright, that was a failed grenade right there. Trying not to waste a Gallahorn rocket on him when he's already half health. So yeah, you can see we got hit with these mines. We're gonna keep going in. And we should have another overload champion, unless that's. I think I'm making that up actually. They're gonna be to the left. It's once we go through this room right here. Right now, yeah. So there we go. And again, you're just gonna kill a bunch of ads now until the boss decides to spawn in. So yeah, you can see just a whole lot of ads. I'm gonna try to speed it up here, because like 2 minutes of this run was the intro. You can see there's that heavy shank with the solar shield. There we go. Now we should get a boss to spawn now. There he is. Gonna have some ads as well, along with this nightmare here that I'm gonna try to get low. Alright, I'm just gonna kill him, pick up his debuff, which is like that orangish ball that he just dropped. And the boss should be dead now, question mark. Okay, guess not. One more. Just like that. And now we're just gonna have some champion spawn, a servitor, which I believe is gonna spawn. Okay, yeah, it's just champion has appeared. I don't know where this guy came from. Servitors down there. Yeah, there's that. Okay, more enemies showing up behind me. Oh, some explosive shanks, great, and then my rocket stopped. And then it tracked the wrong enemy. There we go. Alright, so once the lights turn back on, that's how you know you've completed the lost sector. So let me just claim this. I think it's gonna come out to like around 11 minutes. I think I saw 10:53 was the final time. 10:54. So you can see it's more about just maintaining, you know, where and when you want to like take your shots and when you don't want to. You can see at the end I try to be fast because of wasting the first 2 minutes for the intro, but it's not a bad lost sector. Once you get used to it, I don't think it's too bad. I wouldn't say to farm this one, but again, if maybe this is the only day you have and you can only do it today, then you know, by all means, I guess give it a try. But that'll do it for the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, drop a follow on my Twitch, twitch.tv/monkeysham0. Ring the bell so you don't miss another video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.